FC26 is good. Yeah, in FC you play football. There's online modes such as player career, managed career, and there's kickoff, which is great for when friends are around. All offline modes can be played in authentic or competitive mode. While I appreciate the slower pace and weather effects of authentic, I tend to avoid it as to not unlearn how the game actually plays against people online. Speaking of online, there's even more to get stuck into. You can take on up to 11v11 in clubs mode, you can work with a friend or go solo in seasons, and if neither of these take your fancy, then you can take on the behemoth that is Ultimate Team. I must note, with all online modes, due to a low player count, you often have to search more than once to find an opponent. Something else to note is, in order to unlock the transfer market in Ultimate Team, you need to play a few games of 6v6. If finding one person was hard, finding 5 was near impossible. I had to search for over 6 hours on a Saturday just to complete this task. Gameplay wise, it feels great, despite being locked at 30 frames per second. This is probably because the game is scripted and heavy to play. So, while the PS5 version is much smoother on the eyes, I didn't play nor feel any worse due to the frame rate. While I was saying the game is heavy and scripted, it's by no means a negative. Sure, there's a script, but I always felt like I was the director with complete control. The gameplay is so consistent this year, and even when I was getting battered, I always felt like it was in my hands. Long gone are the days of feeling like my players are stuck in mud, which was a relief. Speaking of controls, there's so much to learn. Fortunately, they have a great training centre to get you up to speed, where you can go as in depth as you like. Graphically, the game looks incredible. I can't believe it runs on a handheld console. Even when the camera gets up close to players, it still holds up. It's just a shame about the frame rate. Unfortunately, despite being out for nearly 9 months, there's still often strange bugs, such as substitutes and cameramen standing on the pitch. These were an annoying distraction, but they were terrible when I mistook them for a final man, only to be called offside. That was FC26, and I give it a 7 out of 10.